800.
More is better.
Scott Craig of Katie's.
That is our slogan. More is better at Katie's. It means more of everything. Not just more food, more smiles, more friendship, more love, more. When you do something, you have to do it right. You know, it's all about more, and it's all more of the good things.
Get more at Katie's Restaurant in Mid-City.
River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NoAC.com, your cool spot. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NoAC.com, your cool spot.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralocks, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralocks technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralocks is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
The Port of New Orleans is the gateway to global commerce, the economic engine that moves Louisiana and our country forward. For more than 125 years, Port Nola has continued to deliver the goods we use each and every day, by river, rail, and by road. No matter what, it all happens right here, delivering Louisiana's future at the Port of New Orleans, your working river. Learn more about your Port of New Orleans. Visit portnola.com.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art and Eyes on Magazine, as unique as you.
For home surveillance, it's Tommy's Lock and Alarm. With smart home technology, control lights, locks, cameras, thermostat, and your alarm, all from your phone or laptop. Smart, safe, secure. Tommy's Lock and Alarms. Google them.
When you think of Fury's Restaurant in Metairie, you think about their daily lunch specials like red beans and rice, black-eyed peas, white butter beans, liver and onions. Daily lunch specials. Fury's Restaurant in Metairie.
The Woodhouse Day Spa. The premier day spa experience is now more convenient than ever. Now open, the Woodhouse Day Spa, Metairie location, West Esplanade at Transcontinental. Metairie and Kenner's premier day spa experience is at the Woodhouse Day Spa.
Oh boy. It's Miami Vice. I'm Crockett. No, I'm Tubbs. I'm Tubbs. You're Crockett. It doesn't matter. I'm driving the Ferrari and the speedboat. This is a pretty hip, cool show in its time. Way back in the day. This is what, late 80s? Miami Vice, late 80s, maybe early 90s. 35 years ago. Don Johnson's still around. He was good. And what was that Quentin Tarantino movie? The Western that he did. Don Johnson was good. No, not the Western. He was in the Django Unchained. He was a plantation owner who got shot and killed. Anyway, yeah, you right. He played the part very well. Corey Johnson with you on a Tuesday afternoon, 5 o'clock power hour. 76 degrees, 75% humidity. Feels like 80 outside. Crazy. 70s and rain tomorrow going into Thursday, and then Thursday into Friday for about a week and a half. High 40s, 50s, low 60s. High 40s, 50s mostly, and some low 60s for like a week and a half. this weekend, into next week, maybe into the following weekend. High 40s, 50s mostly, and some low 60s. No 70s, much less 80s, and no 30s. Maybe on the North Shore, may get a high 30 or so, but we're not expecting any kind of freeze or any kind of cold winter blast, Arctic blast where it's that cold. But 50s, about feels like 25 degrees colder than it is now. About 25 degrees or so colder than it feels right now. That's what we're going to be looking at in about 36 hours. Yeah, you right. Corey Johnson with your holiday season. Got some $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificates to give away. Some pretty good answers, smart answers, but not 100% correct. Why is there a large cut in the St. Charles Avenue neutral ground at Toledano? Once a year, maybe for sure. There might be a second or third time it's used. Always in winter. But primarily for one thing, one time a year, that neutral ground has that cut in it. St. Charles Avenue at Toledano. Why? What's it for? Specific reason why it's there. Give me that answer. 50 big bucks. Good at one of the 4 area Woodhouse Day Spas. Exactly what she wants, guys, this holiday season. And a 5th Woodhouse, the Mandeville location, coming online early next year. Yeah, you right. It's definitely one of the oldest man-made structures in the United States. Could be the oldest. Some say oldest in the West Sphere. Give me the answer. I got 50 big bucks for you at the Woodhouse. World's first movie theater. World's first movie theater. Hint, hint, there is a bar in the downtown Hyatt Regency named after this movie theater. Rouse's Markets phone lines, 766-9480. I'll give you a hint. Horrorcore trap metal. Horrorcore trap metal. That's the hint. Ruby de Cherry and Scrim. And that's in English. Ruby de Cherry and Scrim. You have any idea what that is, who that is, what I'm talking about? Ruby man-made structure. Cut in neutral ground, St. Charles at Toledano. You know the answer to any of these 4 questions? 50 big bucks to the Woodhouse is yours. 504-766-9480. 504-766-9480. A new poll. Republicans like Trump. Excuse me. Let me start that over again. Republicans like Trump's policies, not Donald Trump. There's been a major shift. They want Trump-ism, just not Donald Trump leading the way. And it's blatant and it's clear. The margin of error on this poll is like 4%. Make it 6 or 7%. Make the margin of error 10%, and it's nowhere near 10%. 31% of Republicans want Trump to run. In July, it was like 60%. 31% 6 months later, in half. 31% of Republicans want Trump to run. 61%, almost double, want DeSantis to run. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis to run. DeSantis outpolls Trump 56 to 33%. 56 to 33%. That's enormous. That's almost double. No, it's Republicans want Trump-ism without Trump. Now, here's the real kicker. Besides what they want, it's also what Republicans need. Biden beats Donald Trump just about everywhere, including this poll and another one done. Hard to find a poll where Joe Biden, even in 2 years, at 99 years old, is as old as Moses, he beats Donald Trump. I don't know if there is a poll anywhere the Fox Newsmax Super Poll performed by Carlson Tucker. I don't think it's got Trump ahead of Biden. So Biden beats Donald Trump for president in 2 years. And it's pretty significant, 47% to 40%. But Ron DeSantis beats Joe Biden 47 to 43% for president. Biden beats Trump. DeSantis beats Biden. This isn't rock, paper, scissors. This is DeSantis in the White House. It's DeSantis beats rock, paper, and scissors every time. Corey Johnson with you on a Tuesday. Rouse's Markets phone lines, 766-9480. You know, I say Rouse's Markets phone lines, best quality, best price, best selection. Over 60 Rouse's Markets. They've been at it over 60 years. South Louisiana and New Orleans grocery. 1/3 of all Rouse's Markets are in Metro New Orleans. Number one in New Orleans, number one in Baton Rouge, number one in Lake Charles, number one in Mobile, Alabama. They're number one in a lot of towns and cities around Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and southern Alabama. Rouse's Markets, tastes like home. Rouse's Markets phone lines to participate in the program, 504-766-9480. 766-9480. You are on the neutral ground. Corey Johnson with you. Till 6 o'clock on the radio. Oh, so fine, 93.9 FM. 30 on television. Cox Channel 4, Spectrum Channel 333, all over Louisiana. Live streaming till 6, CoreyTalks.com. We're on YouTube till 6. Corey Johnson, Neutral Ground on YouTube. Click to subscribe. YouTube, Anchor, iTunes, Spotify. Rouse's Markets phone line, 766-9480. Keep the family and friends of a yet-to-be known, the police know, the name has not been released, a 36-year-old female NOPD officer, a 9-year vet found dead at a 3rd District home. NOPD launching an investigation. No, keep the family and friends in your prayers and thoughts. A 36-year-old, 9-year NOPD vet, a female NOPD officer, found dead in a 3rd District home, maybe somewhere in or around Gentilly. Rouse's Markets phone lines, 504-766-9480. 61-year-old Mississippi State head football coach Mike Leach, medical emergency, helicoptered from Starkville to Jackson, heart condition. The air raid offense guru has died at 61. Mike Leach. Awful. Tonight,
Super discount store in Chalmette.
3235 Paris Road.
The lowest price allowed by Louisiana law on wine, alcohol, and beer.
Worth the drive from anywhere.
If you're throwing a party and need wine, alcohol, and cold beer, super discount store in Chalmette.
Trey Yen in Mandeville, a New Orleans tradition for over 40 years, serving the finest Louisiana-inspired Chinese cuisine. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Trey Yen.
River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NoAC.com, your cool spot. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NoAC.com, your cool spot.
Young's Dry Cleaning, with 2 walk-up locations with personal service. Young's on Claiborne and Young's on Harrison Avenue in Lakeview. Young's Dry Cleaning. Call 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
The Port of New Orleans is the gateway to global commerce, the economic engine that moves Louisiana and our country forward. For more than 125 years, Port Nola has continued to deliver the goods we use each and every day by river, rail, and by road. No matter what, it all happens right here, delivering Louisiana's future at the Port of New Orleans, your working river. Learn more about your Port of New Orleans. Visit portnola.com.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralox, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralox technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralox is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
Ford F-150, #1 seller in America. What about in the USA? Let's see, what about in the world? Who sells more trucks than Ford? Nobody. It's because the Lamarck team is the real team. All that makes it happen is one goal. Everybody having a great experience at Lamarck Ford. We became #1 for a reason, because we're good. And we need to prove it every day, every deal, all the time.
Come to Fausto's Italian. Age-old Italian recipes like the calamari fritti or spaghetti and meatballs. Lunch Monday to Friday, dinner Monday to Saturday. 530 Vets, a block before Dorignax. Fausto's Italian Bistro. For over 30 years, one of the premier security companies in New Orleans and South Louisiana has been Tommy's Lock and Alarms. And right now, Tommy's Lock and Alarms is hiring. Come and work for one of the best security companies in the region with great pay, great benefits, and a take-home vehicle. Tommy's Lock and Alarms is hiring, and they're looking for you. To apply for one of these coveted positions, go online to tommyslockandalarms.com. Tommy's Lock and Alarms. Rouse's Market is hiring. With 65 stores, full or part-time employment, and flexible scheduling, Rouse's has a job for you, or maybe even a career. Apply at any Rouse's store or online at rouses.com.
Custom window treatments can enhance the look and value of your home. At Helm Paint and Decorating, we're proud to offer custom plantation-style window shutters by Scandia. Perfect for any window, including large frames, French doors, sliding doors, and arches. American-made SL300 shutters are available in many colors to match your personal decor. We'll come out to measure, and you'll receive fast delivery. Plus, they're virtually maintenance-free.
Helm Paint and Benjamin Moore. Let us steer you in the right direction.
Helm Paint and Supply.
Yeah, you right. Crescent City and beyond. Corey Johnson with you on a Tuesday afternoon. A really nice night. Comfortable outside. Why don't you head to Lebanon's Cafe? Under the green awnings, under the streetcar, under the oak trees by the streetcar barn. So good. Lebanon's Cafe. Yummy. 76 degrees, 75% humidity. Feels like 80 right now. 70s and rain tomorrow and Thursday. And then Friday on, about a week and a half of 50s. Lots of 50s is the best way to say it. Some high 40s, mostly 50s, some low 60s. That's about it. So cool temperatures, like 25 degrees cooler than right now. Coming up for a good 10-day stretch in the next few days. A new poll. Republicans like Trump ideas, Trump-ism, just not Trump anymore. They prefer someone else. 31% want Trump to run. 61% want someone else to run. That's Republicans. That's someone else, Ron DeSantis. He beats Donald Trump by a lot, 56 to 33%. DeSantis is Trump-ism without the Trump baggage, without the tweeting, without the nonsense, just crazy stuff day in, day out with Donald Trump. Ron DeSantis has a little bit more pride and dignity and honor and respect for himself and his family. And is it just going to come out daily and say something contradictory or just an outright lie? Now, a lot of folks overlook it. A lot of folks that are hyper liberal overlook LaToya Cantrell, and hey, they just want to, woke super liberal mayor in New Orleans. Conservatism is evil and the devil against black folks. And then you get the Jeff Landry types. I'll overlook Clay Higgins. I'll overlook Jeff Landry and their ridiculousness because they vote my way. It's the same kind of sickness. Boy, the Pelicans are on fire without Ingram. And Zion Williamson is leading the way, averaging 30-something a game right now. 7 straight. 9 of their last 10. 12 of their last 14. I mean, they're just on fire. Utah's solid. They're at home. They're 15-4. You can be greedy and say, man, the Pels are 18-8. Utah's 15-4. Pelicans should sweep Utah. I'd be happy with the split with the Jazz, to be honest with you. Now, here's the worst part. After these 2 games with the Jazz, you go to Phoenix. 3rd time against the Suns in 8 days. It's like a playoff atmosphere, and this time it's at their place, and they're ticked off. The 360 windmill dunk, and then the second game in New Orleans in overtime losing. So the Suns are like, we're due for a win. You almost like 1-2 over the next 3 isn't that bad because the Pels are so hot. It's sort of the flip side of, man, I've lost 6 times in a row at the casino. You're due. You're due. You're due. I'm playing this hole the other day. Hadn't hit the fairway in probably 10 times. Told my brother, dude, I haven't hit this fairway 10 times, last 10 times we played this hole. I'm hitting it today, right down the middle. No, I was due. Because the last 10 times I couldn't hit the fairway when every time I'm aiming for the fairway. So, no, it's not that the Pels are due to lose. I think the Pels can win all 3 games. They're better than Phoenix. They're better than Utah. The Pels are one of the hottest teams in the NBA right now. Best record in the West. Second, third best record in the entire league? They're super red hot right now. This can easily continue. But also, on the road in the NBA is the hardest to win. Of any major pro sport, winning on the road in the NBA is the toughest. Every year, year in, year out, you could have as few as like 7 or 8 teams of 30 NBA teams. You could have 7 or 8 with a winning road record and like 22 with a losing road record, 500 or worse. Some years you might have a really good year. It might get up to about a dozen, like tops, 10, 11, 12, double-digit NBA teams with a winning road record. You're going to barely slip into double digits, 10, 11, 12 teams, tops. It's hard to win on the road in the NBA, just how it is. I don't know why. So many games, so many road trips. It's not like baseball where you're playing the same opponent a few times in a row, even though the Pels are, in this case, hard to win on the road. No, 1-3 would almost be acceptable, and then you go on another little win streak. And I'm not saying do that. I'm just trying to be realistic about it and how much they've won and now heading on the road. Same opponents. Anyway, the Pels are playing great basketball at Utah tonight. When does that start? I want to say 8 o'clock, but that might be right. That might be wrong. Let me check real quick for you. So you'll know. Oh, it is 8 p.m. Okay, it is 8 o'clock. All right. Pelicans favored by 2 over the Jazz. Hey, the Chick-Fil-A has opened on Carrollton at Tulane, joining the Poydras at Loyola downtown location, which supposedly is doing some very brisk business. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Chick-fil-A, Loyola at Poydras. And now a standalone Chick-fil-A on the corner of Tulane and Carrollton, right by the old Fontainebleau Hotel, the storage facility, band practice facility, the apartments. Sidney Torres owns all of that. Sidney Torres is the one that bought the property, seeked out Chick-fil-A, and got the deal done. And it's got to be a leg up for that kind of crusty corner. It was funny, the Boyle restaurant across the street, they were worried. It's already a trafficy corner. The Chick-fil-A could make it worse. Hey, Boyle folks, you want more traffic. More traffic is better for you. Traffic's not going to deter anyone from going to your place. The opposite. It's going to bring people to your place. No one's going, hey, let's avoid Boyle Seafood, the Chick-fil-A traffic at Tulane and Carrollton. It's crazy. You know, they talk about like business economics, like a Walgreens on a corner. Across the street, catty corner, like a CVS opens up. The Walgreens doesn't do less business. They do more business. And the CVS is viable because that corner all of a sudden becomes like a drugstore corner. So if there's a Walgreens on a corner and a competitor's building across the street, it's usually not a bad thing at all. The Walgreens will do better business, or the CVS will do better business if a Walgreens is open across the street. You'll often see drugstore corners where competing drugstores, sometimes 2 or 3 on the same corner, because they all are hyper successful. So I don't think the Chick-fil-A is going to hurt the Boyle restaurant across the street one bit. Yeah, I'm not a Chick-fil-A fan. I don't eat at Chick-fil-A. I think it's ridiculously overrated, salty, not crispy. Folks love it. They're clean. They've got nice staff. The condiments are good. I like the shake. The shake's good. I mean, I've eaten the nuggets before. They're all right. Just nothing great. I think Raising Cane's is much better. But I like that there's a business there. I've talked about this, Six Flags. I don't hunt and fish, really. I wish there was a Cabela Bass Pro Shop at Six Flags, I-10 and 510 in the east. Or a Flying J truck stop, and I don't drive an 18-wheeler. Or a Buc-ee's, and I don't care about brisket on the board or pecans or the, beef jerky bar. Not going to Buc-ee's. I'm not against any of it. I wish they were here. Jobs, money, all that good stuff. Hey, TV audience, see you tomorrow. Radio audience, live streaming, YouTube, all that good stuff. Radio till 6 p.m. Corey Johnson with you on a Tuesday afternoon. Young's Dry Cleaning's been with you since 1940. 80 years, 80 plus, 83 years now of excellence. A New Orleans institution. 2 walk-up locations, free pickup and delivery. Their manless locker locations. Young'sDryCleaning.com. Young'sDryCleaning.com. Corey Johnson with you. Rouse's Markets phone lines 504-766-9480. 766-9480. Why is there a large cut in the St. Charles Avenue neutral ground at Toledano? It's definitely one of the oldest man-made structures in the U.S., maybe the oldest. Some say oldest in the Western Hemisphere. Less than 80 miles from the French Quarter. World's first movie theater. 766-9480. Rouse's Markets phone lines 504-766-9480. You know the now famous New Orleans or infamous New Orleans area code. Last 17 years or so. Thank you, Katrina. 504-766-9480. 766-9480. Hey, why aren't you at Katie's right now in Mid-City? What are you waiting for? Katie's, as New Orleans as it gets, the quintessential New Orleans neighborhood restaurant. Big portions, great for sharing, great atmosphere, big screen TVs, the bar, dine inside, dine outside. All your New Orleans specialties, the stuff you like. Why aren't you at Katie's right now in Mid-City? So good. Tuesday afternoon, new poll. Republicans like Trump's policies, just not Trump. 31% want Trump to run for president. This is Republicans. down from 60% in July 6 months ago. 31% of Republicans want Trump to run. 61% prefer someone else. DeSantis, 56%. Trump, 33%. When put head-to-head with Republicans, DeSantis, 56%. Trump, 33%. No, they want Trump-ism without Trump. 4% margin of error in this poll, so it could be 14%. They don't want Trump. They prefer someone else, and they want DeSantis way over Trump. Now, here's the kicker for you Republicans. Biden beats Trump in just about every poll. I don't know if there is a poll where Trump beats Biden. I'm talking in 2 years when Joe Biden's 900 years old. He beats Trump. That's how much folks despise Donald Trump. Joe Biden, old man Joe, beats Donald Trump. But Ron DeSantis beats Joe Biden. Ron DeSantis beats Joe Biden. Ron DeSantis is the answer to all Republicans. They get everything they want. I don't know how you could be for Trump and not DeSantis if you're a Republican. With DeSantis and Trump, how is their ideology different? Is there anything DeSantis does, how he's going to vote, how he acts is different Republican conservative ideology-wise than Trump? I mean, I can't think of anything that's major or significant at all. They're almost the exact same. And then DeSantis has a much nicer resume. Military guy, Ivy League educated, where no one took the, a lot of rumors that Trump didn't take his entrance exam. He paid someone to take it, all kind of stuff. DeSantis, a lot more honorable, respectful, doesn't have the social media baggage, doesn't have the baggage, period, that Donald Trump has. So I just don't see any downside. Preferred by Republicans almost 2-1. Same policies that they like about Trump without the Trump baggage. And Biden beats Trump. DeSantis beats Biden. I don't know how anyone would want Trump over DeSantis. I don't get that. This is a sad story. Police are investigating a 36-year-old female NOPD officer lost her life today, found dead at a 3rd District home somewhere in or around Gentilly. 9-year vet, just 36-year-old female NOPD officer losing her life, found dead at a Gentilly house. Keep her family and friends, even though we don't know her name yet, in your thoughts and prayers. 61-year-old Mississippi State head football coach Mike Leach. He had the Clarion Ledger said a heart attack, a massive heart attack in Starkville, flown by helicopter ambulance from Starkville to Jackson and University Medical Center there. Passed away at 61 years old. The air raid offense. Texas Tech, Washington, Mississippi State, 8-4 this year. That's incredible. Seriously. Mississippi State's in the SEC. They're in the SEC West. I mean, besides like their Egg Bowl, Ole Miss, who's viable now with Lane Kiffin. They got Auburn. They got LSU. They got Alabama. It's ridiculous. Texas A&M. 8-4 is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Corey Johnson with you. Tomorrow, New Orleans City Councilman Joe Giarrusso will join us on the show. We'll talk a little bit more about the 2 letters, really. It's 2 letters. It's the mayor's letter to the council, which I'll give you it's pretty short. It's a 1 paragraph, really 2 paragraphs, 1 paragraph and 2 sentences after that. As you're aware, Sean Ferguson's retiring. As we move forward, we have an opportunity to engage in a dialogue about the next superintendent. Please allow this letter to serve as an invitation to meet, to discuss your ideas and suggestions around who could replace Chief Ferguson. This is an opportunity to express your recommendations. Please submit suggestions and or ideas by this Friday. This Friday. Kind of a weird deadline. The council responds about a day or two later. Dear Madam Mayor, we appreciate the opportunity to present our recommendations. Blah, 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 blah. For these reasons, the council recommends appointing an interim chief upon Sean Ferguson's departure, launching a national search calling on applicants locally and around the country to apply, creating a selection committee to allow input from city council members and the public, confirming the appointee through the newly adopted council confirmation process, overwhelmingly mandated by voters. All 7 council members signed that. So it's appoint an interim chief, national search, create a selection committee, have the council reasonable, righteous thing, the smart thing, best practices, or will the mayor pull a LaToya the Destroyer Cantrell and react and anoint somebody? Many think it'll be Jeanette Williams, first female chief, first female black chief, Jeanette Williams. Are you on the causeway right now? Why don't you dial up Trey Yen and get a to-go order? You can pull right in front. They'll walk it out to your car. Curbside delivery at Trey Yen. And it's not Chinese food. It's Chinese cuisine. CNN ranked their top 50 Chinese restaurants in America. They're over 41,000 in the United States. They ranked their top 50. Trey Yen was on that list. There was another one, I think, Thrill List had their top 25. 41,000 Chinese restaurants in America. 41,000. Trey Yen in their top. We're blessed in Mandeville. You North Shore folks, right at the foot of the causeway. You South Shore folks, 25 short minutes from Lakeside Mall. With friends and family in the car, it's an easy ride. It's Trey Yen in Mandeville. Let me give you the phone number. 985-626-4476. 626-4476. Dine in or get some curbside delivery. Trey Yen in Mandeville.
At Home Paint and Decorating, our paints are in it for the long haul. In fact, our top bench more exterior paints come with a lifetime warranty. Not 25 years, not 50 years. We mean forever. You heard right. At Helm Paint, our top exterior paints have a lifetime warranty against chipping, peeling, and flaking. They also are mildew resistant. Imagine painting your home one time and being done with it. Visit any one of our locations today and make that once-in-a-lifetime purchase. Paint that has a lifetime warranty. Helm Paint and Benjamin Moore. Let us steer you in the right direction.
The Lamarck Automotive Collision Center, it's open now. We fix cars and trucks. We do all makes and models. And it doesn't have to be a Ford or a Lincoln. It could be whatever you're driving. 32,000 square feet under roof, now open at 3101 Williams Boulevard. It's all about you, the customer, getting the most for your dollar. I would say the most perfect collision center anyway. The Lamarck Automotive Collision Center, 3101 Williams Boulevard. Go check it out.
When you think of Fury's restaurant in Metairie, you think about the freshest local seafood anywhere. Shrimp, oysters, speckled trout, flounder, snapper, soft shells, crawfish. Fury's restaurant in Metairie.
Greater New Orleans, a destination for learning. With 13 colleges and universities and a booming job market, Greater New Orleans is the ultimate destination for your higher education. Your path to the future begins in Greater New Orleans. Find out more at studynola.com.
The Woodhouse Day Spa, the premier day spa experience, is now more convenient than ever. Now open, the Woodhouse Day Spa, Metairie location, West Esplanade at Transcontinental. Metairie and Kenner's premier day spa experience is at the Woodhouse Day Spa.
Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave Miette, INSagency.com. Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave Miette, INSagency.com.
Young's Dry Cleaning has free pickup and delivery. That's right. Young's Dry Cleaning has absolutely free pickup and delivery. Home or office, East Bank or West Bank. Call Young's at 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
For years, you've been hearing about the virtues of Springfield Wellness Center and their successful treatment of over 1,000 individuals who overcame their substance addiction. Now it's your turn. Here's Springfield's Dr. Richard Medier.
For over 20 years, we've successfully treated patients with substance abuse issues and have also had success with patients suffering from chronic stress, depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder. We uniquely address restorative issues at the cellular level that impact mental health. We treat our patients with an intravenous nutritional supplement that helps restore various brain functions. Most of our patients have greatly reduced withdrawal symptoms. We work toward maximizing nutritional interventions while utilizing traditional medication interventions when needed. Our treatment works toward restoring the brain's health while returning the patient to a normal, dependent-free life.
Put your addiction behind you. Call Springfield Wellness Center now, 504-291-2800. That's 291-2800.
If you love Katie's Restaurant in Mid-City, you're going to love Bienvenue in Harahan. The same folks bringing a little of that New Orleans flavor to Hickory Avenue. If you love Katie's, come to Bienvenue on Hickory Avenue in Harahan.
River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NoAC.com, your cool spot. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NoAC.com, your cool spot.
For home surveillance, it's Tommy's Lock and Alarms. With high-definition night vision surveillance systems, letting you see what's going on. Home surveillance that's smart, safe, secure. Tommy's Lock and Alarms. Google them.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and Art and Eyes are magazine, as unique as you.
Rouse's, New Orleans grocery store. Rouse's has the only full-service grocery stores both in the French Quarter on Royal Street and in the CBD on Baronne in the old Sewell Cadillac building. The Rouse's on the river, Tchoupitoulas at Napoleon, is in a century-old warehouse. And uptown on Ferret at the corner of Valence is Rouse's all-new boutique store. With 7 locations in Orleans Parish, Rouse's is New Orleans grocery store. Rouse's Markets. Taste like home.
The Port of New Orleans is the gateway to global commerce, the economic engine that moves Louisiana and our country forward. For more than 125 years, Port Nola has continued to deliver the goods we use each and every day, by river, rail, and by road. No matter what, it all happens right here, delivering Louisiana's future at the Port of New Orleans, your working river. Learn more about your Port of New Orleans. Visit portnola.com. Yeah, you right, Crescent City and beyond. Corey Johnson back at you on a Tuesday. Hey, every Friday, Michael Heck joins us from Greater New Orleans, Inc. Every Friday, that segment's brought to you by Latrim, the global manufacturing giant, and they are hiring for. Well, go to Latrim.com. Latrim spelled L-A-I. T-R-A-M, Latrim.com. Almost 80 degrees outside. I shouldn't say that. It's about 76 degrees. But with the high humidity, feels like 80. Tomorrow and even into Thursday, some rain. Temperatures probably in the high 60s, 70s. And then late Thursday, Friday, for about 10 days straight. Lots of 50s. We'll be about 25 degrees cooler than we are right now, starting Thursday, Friday for about a week and a half. So it'll be, long sleeves, sweaters, light jacket during the day. At night, that kind of stuff. North Shore folks, you can probably pull out the wool cap and the gloves, the scarf. You might be needing that. Anyway, some nice weather, cool weather coming for the holidays. Christmas is 12 days away. Kind of shocking. 12 days away. You know, guys, I got a good one for you as far as Christmas. Friend and Company Fine Jewelers on Maple Street in Uptown. They're in between Broadway and Carrollton on Maple. You know, the thing that I think you'll find at a place like Friend and Company, first off, they've been at it for nearly 50 years. New Orleans family owned and operated for almost 50 years. Great location, safe, secure parking. They've got a security guard right there to help you in and out the parking lot. It's first class. And Ken Friend and his family will take care of you. Finest quality, enduring value, hand selected. There's something special, unique for you, for her, this holiday season that you'll find nowhere else. And something that you need to know about Friend and Company Fine Jewelers, that you need to know about diamonds in general. Natural diamonds. Natural diamonds. You can call them real diamonds. Natural diamonds are over 1 billion years old. Think about that. Your girl, your girlfriend, your wife, your sister, your mother, your daughter, the diamonds she's going to be wearing from Friend and Company Fine Jewelers, over 1 billion years old. Literally, the diamonds over 1 billion years old. So many jewelry stores right now are selling man-made diamonds and pushing them to the consumer as the same thing as a natural diamond. A man-made diamond is made by man in a machine in about 3 weeks. There's one jewelry store in particular that pretty much all they sell are man-made diamonds. They'll tell you you can buy a 2-carat diamond for X amount of dollars, and they'll put the man-made diamond next to the natural diamond. And the man-made diamond, because it's mass-produced, the clarity will be clear. It'll be a, quote, better rated diamond for that price. Now, you can spend a little more money and get a natural diamond, a real diamond, a billion-year-old diamond that'll have the same clarity as the man-made diamond. It'll be a little more expensive, but you're getting a diamond that value. Man-made diamonds only depreciate in value. Only depreciate in value. Natural diamonds increase in value. They're 1 billion years old. Man-made diamonds, they're going to be more mass-produced, more people do them, more coming in, flooding the market from China. They'll only decrease in value. So this holiday season, I can't stress it enough. A lot of you aren't going to listen. A lot of you don't care. You'll buy the fake diamond because it's cheaper and the clarity's bright, and just won't explain it to your wife or girlfriend. Just kind of keep it secret, wink, wink. I can't live like that. I don't want to live like that. I don't want the fake diamonds. I want real diamonds. I want the 1 billion-year-old diamond for my girl, not some man-made diamond made in 3 weeks. I want the diamond that's rare, that increases in value, not the man-made diamond that decreases in value. No, there's a scam going on with fake diamonds, with man-made diamonds. They're not equal at all to natural diamonds. Natural diamonds are rare. Man-made diamonds are mass-produced. Not even close. Friend and Company Fine Jewelers this holiday season. Corey Johnson with you on a Tuesday afternoon. A new poll has been released. Republicans like Trump's policies, but they don't like Trump anymore. They want Trump-ism without Donald Trump. They want Trump voting, his policy, without the baggage, the social media, the nonsense, the attention that's negative. the outright lies, the ego, the narcissistic behavior, the crazy behavior. Now, I've got some staunch conservative friends that are like so into DeSantis, so anti-Trump, just sick of Trump's ego. I'm the greatest. Only I can get it done. I'm the best. I wouldn't have done that. I would have done that. All that Monday quarterback after the fact garbage. A new poll amongst Republicans in July, 60%, a clear majority, almost 2 out of 3 Republicans wanted Trump to run again. It's almost half, 31% 6 months later. 61%, the old number that the folks wanted Trump to run, that number's now anyone but Trump, someone other than Trump. So Republicans that want Trump to run, July, 60%. December, 31%. Someone else to run, 61%. That's someone else when it's DeSantis versus Trump. DeSantis, 56%. Trump, 33%. Now, here's the real kicker for you Republicans. It makes it a no-brainer. Why would you want Trump when the better candidate is DeSantis? Trump-ism without the Trump baggage. Biden beats Trump in 2 years. I don't know if there's a poll that exists that shows Trump beating Biden, even by Fox or One American News, Newsmax. Biden beats Trump. But DeSantis beats Biden. And like it's hard to find a poll where Trump beats Biden, hard to find a poll where Biden beats DeSantis. DeSantis seems to clearly be the answer for Republicans and their trip to the White House, and a nightmare for Democrats. Corey Johnson with you on a Tuesday afternoon. Fausto's Italian Bistro, some of the city's best Sicilian and Italian. They're open till 9 p.m. tonight. Why don't you go? You can check out the Pelicans on TV at the bar or dine outside in this great weather. Some of the city's best Sicilian and Italian tonight for dinner. Fausto's Italian Bistro.
This is what Drew Brees thinks about Super Discount Store in Chalmette. Actually, Brees doesn't think at all about Super Discount Store, but they do have the lowest prices allowed by Louisiana law for beer, alcohol, and wine. Super Discount Store in Chalmette. Super Discount Store!
The city's premier day spa experience is at the Woodhouse Day Spa with 4 area locations. Adele, Baton Rouge, and Metairie. A day of relaxation is just moments away at the Woodhouse Day Spa. NOLA.woodhousespas.com.
In New Orleans, we don't eat to live. We live to eat.
More is better.
Scott Craig of Katie's.
That is our slogan. More is better at Katie's. It means more of everything. Not just more food, more smiles, more friendship, more love, more. When you do something, you have to do it right. You know, it's all about more, and it's all more of the good things.
Get more at Katie's Restaurant in Mid-City. Greater New Orleans, a destination for learning. With 13 colleges and universities and a booming job market, Greater New Orleans is the ultimate destination for your higher education. Your path to the future begins in Greater New Orleans. Find out more at studynola.com.
At Helm Paint, we go the extra mile with free delivery anywhere in the metro area. In the middle of a job and short on paint? Call us and we'll come to you.
Short on time? Call in your order and pick it up in the drive-thru at our Earhart Boulevard location.
Helm Paint and Benjamin Moore. Let us steer you in the right direction.
For home surveillance, it's Tommy's Lock and Alarm. With smart home technology, control lights, locks, cameras, thermostat, and your alarm, all from your phone or laptop. Smart, safe, secure. Tommy's Lock and Alarms. Google them.
Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave Miette, INSagency.com. Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave Miette, INSagency.com.
River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NOLAAC.com, your cool side. NOLAAC.com, your cool side.
Young's Dry Cleaning has free pickup and delivery. That's right. Young's Dry Cleaning has absolutely free pickup and delivery. Home or office, East Bank or West Bank. Call Young's at 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
Which Metro New Orleans area restaurant made CNN's top 50 in America and ThrillList.com's top 25 and has served presidents at the White House for over 40 years? Trey Yen in Mandeville.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralox, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralox technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralox is a dynamic global company and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
Hey, you got till 10 p.m. to eat at the new Chick-Fil-A Day 1, Tulane and Carrollton. This segment not brought to you by Chick-Fil-A. Now, the Chick-fil-A opened on Carrollton and Tulane at 6 a.m., 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Drive up, outdoor dining, and someone says there's even a few spots inside. I did notice a little parking area for about, I don't know, maybe 20 cars, 15 cars, enough room for 42 in the drive up. You enter on Tulane. You can exit, I believe, on Tulane or Carrollton. You can only enter on Tulane. The Chick-fil-A has opened on Carrollton and Tulane, joining the Chick-fil-A that opened on Poydras and Loyola downtown. I'm not a Chick-fil-A eater. I'm just into jobs and money and crusty corner there, Carrollton and Tulane, getting a leg up. I mean, very nice building, nicely. I mean, it's a fast food joint, but it's nicely landscaped. It looks better than the other three corners. So maybe it'll get, Boyle Seafood and the shopping center and the auto collision place to kind of up their game, make the corner look better. And then who knows, maybe the city comes in there and brightens up the neutral ground, puts some landscaping and some trees, stripes the street, stuff like that. Run a street sweeper every now and then. What's that, Blue Boy? You're not a big Chick-fil-A diner. You prefer Raising Cane's. You're smart, Blue Boy. I'm with you. What else? You'd like some Raising Cane's tonight for dinner. Blue Boy, come on. Thanks, Jason. Thanks for watching and listening. Tomorrow, straight up 4 o'clock. See you then. 93.9 FM, New Orleans.